Giving food. She is in the car. She waits for the car in front to move. The traffic is bad. A man on the street knocks on her window. She opens the window. He asks for money. She has no money. She gives him a sandwich. He is so happy. He asks another driver for money. Going to the museum. He is at the museum. He looks at a painting. It is a painting of a dog. He looks at it for a long time. Something about it is so beautiful. He looks at another painting. It is a painting of a man dancing. He looks at the painter's information. The painter's name is Ryan Howard. Good luck charm. She has an ugly shirt. It is her good luck charm. When she wears it, good things happen. She likes to wear it when something important is happening. She wears it on days when she has tests. She wears it when she wants to impress someone. She wears it when she is feeling sad. He buys a Disneyland ticket. He is at the Disneyland website. He picks the one-day ticket. It is $100. It is very expensive. He wants to go though. He puts in his credit card information. He submits his order. He gets a ticket in his email. He prints out the ticket. He puts it in a safe place. He buys a present. He buys a present for his girlfriend. It is her favorite book. He gets wrapping paper. He puts the book on top of the paper. He folds the paper. He tapes the paper down. He writes her name on it. He puts a bow on the wrapped book. He puts the present in a gift bag. He cleans the table. He works at a cafe. He cleans the tables. He takes away the dirty plates. He takes away the sauce bottles. He uses a rag to wipe the table. He does the same thing for all the tables. He sweeps the floor. He cleans the chairs. He puts the chairs on top of the tables at the end. He gives her flowers. He picks out roses from his garden. He puts the roses in a vase. He pours water in the vase. He goes to his girlfriend's house. He rings her doorbell. She is happy to see him. She hugs him. She likes the roses. He tells her to water it every day. He keeps a dog. He finds a dog on the street. There is no collar. He likes dogs. He takes it into his house. He washes it. He takes it to the veterinarian. The dog is sick. It will die soon. The surgery will not help that much. He decides to let the dog go. He loves her. He loves a girl. He loves how she talks. He loves how she walks. He thinks she is pretty. He thinks she is smart. She is perfect. She does not know he loves her. He asks her out. She says no. He is sad. He still loves her. He will ask her out again. He plays the guitar. He sits down on the floor. People stare at him. He puts his fingers on the guitar strings. He plays a song. The song is about love. People tap their feet. They ask him to play another song. He is happy. He plays another song. His girlfriend arrives. He sings louder. He washes dishes. He puts on his dishwashing gloves. He gets the sponge. He squeezes a little bit of dish soap on it. He picks up a plate with his left hand. He puts the sponge on it. He moves his hand in circles. He turns on the faucet. The water washes the soap away. The dish is clean. He worries. He worries a lot. He thinks a lot about the future. He worries about who he is going to marry. He does not want to end up with a bad wife. He worries that he will not get a job. He does not want to be homeless. He worries that his friends will leave him. He does not want to be lonely. Keeping a diary. Dorothy has a diary. It has a pink cover. It is 4 inches in length. It is 3 inches in width. It has 200 pages. There are lines on the pages. She writes in it every day. She writes about how she is feeling. She writes about what happened in school. Sometimes, she draws in her diary. Killing an ant. You cannot kill a person. That is against the law. You will go to jail. You cannot kill someone else's dog. That is against the law, too. You can kill an ant. No one likes ants. Ants eat your food. Ants invade your house. Killing ants is not against the law. Last day of college. Today is the last day of college. Annie is moving out. She has 4 suitcases. She puts her clothes inside. She puts her books inside. She accidentally drops the books. They are heavy. She picks up the books. She looks at her chemistry textbook. She does not like chemistry. Moving out. She is moving to another state. She is excited. She is also sad. She is excited to be in a new place. She is excited to meet new people. She is excited to start a new life. She is sad to leave her family. She is sad to leave her friends. She will miss a lot of things. Parental punishment. Parents have different ways of punishing their kids. Some parents ground their kids. Grounding means that kids are not allowed to do fun things. This includes watching TV, going out with friends, and playing video games. Some parents give their kids long speeches. They would yell at them or tell them what they did wrong. Some parents give their kids the silent treatment. The silent treatment is when the parents don't talk to the kids. Some parents make their kids do more chores. Some parents don't even punish their kids. They are very lenient. Pat's bunny. Pat found a bunny. She found it on the street. There was blood on the bunny. It looked like it was in pain. Pat did not want to leave it alone. She carried it home. She put it in a shoebox. She asked her mom if she could keep it. Her mom said no. The bunny might have rabies. Pat took the bunny to the veterinarian. The bunny probably could not live. It was too injured. Pat asked her mom again if she could keep it. She said that the bunny would die in a week. Her mom said okay. Pat took really good care of the bunny. Picking a costume. It is Halloween. Nancy is dressed as a princess. She goes trick-or-treating. She walks to one house. She rings the doorbell. A young couple opens the door. Nancy holds out her bag. She receives candy. She says, "Thank you." The couple smiles. Nancy goes to the next house. Pretty girl. Kate looks at the magazine. The magazine cover has a pretty girl. She has long hair. She has big, blue eyes. Her skin looks nice. She is a fashion model. Kate opens up the magazine. She flips to pages where the model is. She reads about the model. She wishes she could be her. Punching a wall. He gets his essay back. He got a C-. He is mad. He feels that he deserves a better grade. He asks his teacher what went wrong. Miss Flores says he made a lot of grammar mistakes. He asks her to regrade it. She says no. He punches the wall. He gets in trouble. Returning the dress. She brings her dress back to the store. It is too big. She needs a smaller size. The store does not have a smaller size. She returns it. She gets her money back. She sees another dress she likes. It is very pretty. She buys it. It is cheaper than the other dress. Scrubbing the floor. It is time to clean. She gets a bucket. She fills it with water and soap. It is all bubbly now. She puts a sponge inside the bucket. It is wet. She scrubs the floor. It takes an hour. Her house is big. Later, she dries the floor with towels. She buys a newspaper. She goes to the newsstand. She wants to buy a newspaper. She wants to know what is going on. She buys the newspaper for the week. She reads the cover story first. It is about a murderer on the loose. It is scary. She looks at the cartoons. It is funny. She gets coffee. She has to be awake for the whole night. She cannot sleep. She decides to buy coffee. Coffee helps people stay awake. She buys 4 cups of coffee. There are 4 different flavors. She adds 2 packs of sugar in each cup. She takes a sip of coffee. It is hot and good. She gives him a Bible. He is walking. A woman stops him. She asks if he is Christian. He says no. She says that he should be. She gives him a Bible. He takes it. He reads it. He thinks it is really interesting. He cannot put it down. He goes to a nearby church. He prays. She is a babysitter. She is a babysitter. She charges parents $10 per hour. Babysitting is a part-time job for her. She goes to the house. She plays with the kids. She helps them with their homework. She cooks for them. The parents come back from work. They thank her. They pay her $80. She needs a penny. She brings the item to the cash register. It costs $40.01. She looks in her wallet. She only has $40. She asks the cashier if it is okay. The cashier rudely says no. She looks at the floor. There must be a penny somewhere. A stranger taps her shoulder. He asks, "Need a penny?" She needs new clothes. She needs to get new clothes. She does not fit into her old clothes anymore. She goes to the mall. She buys some dresses. She buys some skirts. She buys some jackets. She buys some pants. She buys some shirts. She has a lot of shopping bags. She can't wait to wear her new clothes. She uses a spare key. She walks up to the door. She looks inside her bag. She tries to find her key. She cannot find it. She thinks she left it inside the house. It is okay though. She has a spare key. She lifts up the welcome mat. She picks up the key. She uses it. It works. She goes inside her house. Soy sauce and rice. He opens the refrigerator. He looks inside. There is only soy sauce. What is he going to do? He has no car. There are no markets close by. Then, he sees a bag of rice. He cooks the rice with a rice cooker. Rice only takes 15 minutes to be ready. He puts some rice in a bowl. He pours soy sauce on it. Stealing food. He is mad that he got fired. He cannot pay his bills. He is hungry. He does not have money to buy food. He decides to do something about it. He goes to a supermarket. He puts food in his bag and walks out the store. The alarm rings. The manager calls the police. Stealing. He goes into the store. He goes to the video game aisle. He sees the game he likes. He looks around him. There is no one watching him. He puts the video game in his jacket. He is planning on selling the video game. It is a popular one. He walks towards the exit. The alarm goes off. taking out the trash. She smells something bad. It's the trash can. It is completely filled. The bad smell is coming from the rotten food. There are black bananas and spoiled milk inside. She holds her breath. She pulls out the trash bag. She ties it. She puts it in a new trash bag. Tanning at the beach. It is summer. The sun is out and shining. She goes to the beach. She lays a towel on the sand. She puts on sunscreen. It protects her skin. She puts on sunglasses. She does not want the sun to hurt her eyes. She lies down on the towel. She is excited to get tan. The 18th birthday. She is now 18. She can do a lot now. She can buy cigarettes. Cigarettes are bad for you though. She can work full-time. She throws a party for herself. A lot of people come. She gets a lot of gifts. Her cousin gives her a pack of cigarettes. She says she does not want it. The lunch bag. She has a lunch bag. It has 2 pockets. There is one on top. That is the big pocket. She puts a sandwich inside. There is another one in the front. That is the small pocket. She puts a pack of gum inside. There is a long strap too. She can put it over her shoulder. The mean guy. He is a mean guy. He teases people. He calls people fat. He sends mean messages to his classmates. He trips people in the hallway. He cheats on all his tests. He steals people's money. He never pays attention to his teachers. Teachers do not want him in their classes. The petting zoo. Joy was going to the petting zoo. She was excited. It was going to be her first time seeing animals. When her dad parked the car, she opened the car door right away. "Joy, wait for us," her dad said. Once her mom and dad got out, Joy made them run to the zoo with her. They arrived. Joy saw the animals. Her smile disappeared. The animals were not that impressive. There were only rabbits, horses, and dogs. They were very boring. She was hoping to see more wild animals. "Let's go home," Joy said. "No way, we came all the way here to pet animals," her dad said. They danced together. It is a dance competition. It is an annual competition. Winners get a trophy and money. The dancers perform together on stage. They perform a dance to a song. They chose a hip-hop song. There are a lot of dance steps. It is hard to memorize them all. Hundreds of people watch them. 3 friends and a jump rope. It is break time. The students go out to play. 3 friends play with a jump rope. Elizabeth holds one end. Susan holds the other end. They stand apart from each other. They swing the rope. Maria jumps in. The rope goes over her head. She is good. She keeps jumping over the rope. Visiting a candy factory. Charlie was going to visit a candy factory. He was going with his parents. On this trip, he would take a tour of the factory. He would be with other children and their families. At the end of the trip, they could fill up one bag of the candy they wanted. He was very excited. He was in a group with 3 other families. They took a tour of the factory. They saw how the chocolate and candy were made. It was fascinating to see what happened before it went into their mouths. At the end of the trip they each got a plastic bag. Charlie filled his up with sour candy, chocolate, and soda candy. He was very happy. Claire reads a book. Claire is 5 years old. She watches a lot of TV. Her parents want her to read more. She likes the TV too much. Her mom asks her to read a book. She says no. Her mom asks her to read a picture book. She says no. Claire's dad asks her to read books. She says no. Her dad asks her to read a book about Barbie. She says no. Her parents force her to read. Claire cries. Claire's teacher asks her to read. She says no. Claire's older sister has an idea. She gives her a book based on a movie. Claire reads it. Different foods. Sarah is hungry. She goes to the kitchen. She opens the cabinet. There are a lot of snacks. The marshmallows are too sweet. The potato chips are too salty. The ice cream is too watery. The kiwis are too sour. The cereal is too bland. Her dad comes home. He gives her crackers. The crackers are perfect. Don't touch the dog. She has a big dog. It is a German Shepherd. She loves her dog. She walks it around town. Strangers always go up to her dog. They pet it. They pet it without asking. She gets mad. She does not like people touching her dog. She pulls her dog away from people. Falling down in the game. Andrea was playing tag with her friends. Tag is a game where one person is it and chases the other players. Andrea is it. She is playing with 5 other people. She runs after Joe. Joe is ahead of her. But Joe is a slow runner. Andrea taps him on the shoulder. Joe falls down. He starts crying. A teacher runs towards him. Did you push him down, Andrea? The teacher asked. No. He tripped. I just tapped his shoulder, Andrea said. The teacher did not believe her. She asks Joe if Andrea pushed her. He said no. The teacher said sorry to Andrea. Feeding ducks. He goes to the park. There is lake in the park. He takes out a slice of bread. He breaks it up into pieces. He throws them into the water. The ducks chase after the crumbs. He takes out another slice of bread. He throws the whole slice into the lake. 2 ducks fight over it. Forgetting her glasses. She goes to English class. She reaches into her backpack. Her glasses are not inside. She cannot see anything. Her teacher writes the sentence, "The cat chases the ball." The teacher asks the students to copy this sentence. She squints. She still cannot see the sentence. She sits closer to the board. She will never forget her glasses again.